Hi, Cookbook Love family. Here we are Friday with another live chat for you. This week we're going to, as always, discuss Beloved's hat and
Cookbook of the week.
All right, take it away.
I don't remember if last week we pointed out this little stuffed dog back there, but I was just noticing him and thinking he looked pretty cute. See him? Go look over there.
Oh, I do see him. You know what's really funny is we did a video a few minutes ago and I didn't introduce us. And I just told her before we came on, I'll remember to introduce us. And I don't think I did. Did I?
That's funny.
Well, I am Declan and this is Suzanne.
Yes.
And here we go.
And here's the hat of the week. So the first one we kicked off when I started doing the hat of the week with our cookbook, it was a little pink flowered number. And this is another one. It's a little, if someone knows the name of this style of hat where it's just a little cappy thing that sits here, please let me know. If you also know the trick about frontwards versus backwards, let me know, because, so look at all these little lily of the valley detail, and there's some larger flowers on the other side. You can see them, it looks like soft roses. There's a velvet bow, and there is a net. So if it were me, I would assume that these pretty lily of the valley go in front, but then this little thing pokes forward and that doesn't seem right. It seems like the curve should go like this, but then the lily of the valley is in the back. So is this because it's for church and whoever's sitting behind you gets to admire the little flowers? I don't know how these hats work, but
I wonder if there's some way to date these hats.
Probably a hat expert. They're not, unfortunately, they're not dated like our cookbooks are, so that we would know.
We'll have to find us a hat expert.
We do. If you're a hat expert out there and you can tune in, you can clue us in each week ahead of time, we'll give them more info. That would be fantastic.
That would be great.
All right, but meanwhile, Cookbook of the Week. We're back to another series. This one is a Better Homes and Gardens creative cooking library book, and it's called Meals with a Foreign Flair. Last week's cookbook was on leftovers, and it was black and white with just green illustrations, and so I like to kind of mix up the color versus the black and whites. But so just look at all this crazy color you're going to get this week. This book is it was originally published in 1973. This edition came out in 1971. I'm not sure if they updated the pictures or if this is just the originals. So this is the table of contents. It's extremely colorful. Look at all the color happening on this one table of contents page. And it says, here's dinner time drama a la old Mexico. All right, so it's got like tamales, looks like enchiladas and some other things. So, okay, I'm tracking with the Mexico. And then it says the star, zingy enchiladas. Tickets to a bullfight afterward? Now, call me crazy, but I think bullfights are a Spanish thing, not a Mexican thing.
I don't know, but how many people have tickets to a bullfight?
Hemingway.
Hemingway had tickets to a bullfight?
Oh, yeah, he wrote a whole thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but that was
Leave
Spain.
it to a writer to know that.
Well, so this is part of what I'm going to be talking about this week, because in the 60s, there began to be a larger interest in international cuisine, in part because flying was becoming mainstream, right? Commercial airlines were just more and more people were flying, more and more people were getting to visit other countries, and there was this big interest in international cuisine, and people were starting to cook recipes from other countries more frequently. It was really kind of the spark of interest started around then.
Interesting.
The problem is there's all kinds of cultural appropriation stuff, bad ethnic understanding, all kinds of junk that goes along with it. So, for example, this thing about bullfights. Now, I could be wrong, and it's possible that they were doing bullfights in Mexico, but it's something I've never heard of, so we shall see.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, look at this. This is the cover page, or the section starting page. My gosh, so this is a smorgasbord.
Quite a spread.
Yeah, literally a spread. It's a groaning table. So this first section is Scandinavia's favorite sumptuous smorgasbord. smorgasbord. I find that word very hard to say.
It is hard to say.
How do you say it?
Oh, this is going to be like Worcestershire.
Test.
Smorgasbord.
You did say, a lot of people say board, which I think smorgasbord means groaning tables, which is probably why people do say board, because it's board. But
interesting.
This, I wanted to point out this little illustration there. See these little guys? Where's my finger? There it is. I'm going to read you the description of what this picture is. And so this is part of the smorgasbord. It says, a trio of egg and olive penguins guards the anchovy stuffed eggs. So those are little penguins. Aren't they
it's
cute?
It's a picture. It's not actual penguins.
This is the penguin. No, they're made of eggs and olives.
Oh my God, some of the things you bring up in cookbooks, I just don't know.
That's no international cuisine.
Tongue and other things last
Lots
week?
Lots of tongue last week. Yeah. There may be tongue on this one too.
For the week's over, there'll be tongue.
There might be more tongue. But it says, bedded on ice on the Lazy Susan. Herring salad, pickled herring, rolled anchovies, sardines with pert lemon slice trim, smoked salmon, and pickled beets.
Oh, no.
It's like a children's party on a plate. Table.
A children's party?
That was meant to be ironic.
Okay.
It was like herring, sardines,
how many kids would
anchovies.
Eat anchovies?
I don't know. We talked about that one day when we were talking about pizza, I think.
That's true.
This is Switzerland.
Well.
And we're having a fondue party. We did a fondue cookbook a few weeks ago. But just look at this. Apparently, all these women are redheads, so I'm not sure if this is a family gathering or there seem to be 3 dudes, 2 chicks. I don't know what those are on the wall, if they're supposed to represent skis. Is it ski art? They don't look like real skis. Dude in the back's got a very jaunty cardigan. Yeah, so there's for your fondue party.
There's a redhead convention.
All the dudes, I didn't notice that all the guys have dark hair, and all the girls, both of the girls, have redheads. I don't know why. Okay, here we go.
Things we learn in cookbooks.
We're going to Germany, and this section is called Stout German Fare. Stout.
I like beer stouts.
So here is the not particularly... I was thinking you said Steins, because I'm looking at this picture of a Stein, and I'm like, wait, stout. Do you like stout beer?
I do.
Okay. But look at this picture. Does that look appetizing to you? It does not look appetizing to me. And to make it worse, here's the recipe. Corned pig's knuckles.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is that the same thing as pig feet? Do you guys know? Are pig knuckles the same as pig's feet? Or is that a different thing altogether?
Depends on where your knuckle is.
Do we call the thing on our... We call this knuckles. Is that where you get bunions? Is that called a foot knuckle? Is that a different word?
I love when I stop you in mid-thought.
So many questions. I don't know.
Questions.
Is it knuckles on feet? And what are pig knuckles? So please.
Cookbooks are just not for recipes. They're for all kinds of things.
They teach you so much.
They do.
Let's see. Who do we have next? Okay, here's an example of the problematic. This section is titled Honorable Chinese Dinner. So it's, a play on, do you remember there were some sort of offensive dishwashing or clothes washing? It was probably laundry detergent when I was a kid, so probably in the 70s, I'm guessing. Chinese laundry joke?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay.
What kind of people did you hang out with?
This was television. Don't blame me. This is television. Everyone was doing that. So, using phrases and plays on, it's just...
so inappropriate,
it's
culturally,
inappropriate, yeah. So there'll be some of that in here, but
wow.
This one, it has a little section on how to use chopsticks, a little lesson, and it said that the atmosphere is half the fun, suggesting that you offer chopsticks, that you use a red tablecloth, have some lacy spider mums and candles, and then it says last, most exotic touch, light incense.
Really? With your dinner?
Is incense something that strikes you as particularly Chinese?
I don't even like scented candles. They've got to be, the white taper candles with no scent.
But have you ever been to a Chinese restaurant that
had incense?
Had incense burning? Is it supposed to be reminiscent of an opium den again? Something
could have been
like
in my
culturally
teen college
offensive?
years.
What kind of Chinese restaurants were you hanging around in?
I gave you the opportunity to get me back.
Oh, so this section moves on. The beginning is parties and meals, basically, with international inspiration. And then it gets to a section on different dishes from different countries, but not a whole menu, not a whole party situation. But I am in love with the stuff on this page. This is, what does it say? It looks like there's Swedish, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, but look at this. Look at the servingware and this, it's like a raised trivet, wooden trivet on feet. There's a beautiful wooden handled serving spoon, another beautiful little starburst sort of trivet. Check out that. Not penguin, peacock. That's the bird. Peacocks are popular right now. I'm figuring Target is going to be carrying that some sort of design like that soon. So just all the servingware on this plate is just
fantastic.
So beautiful. Yeah, iconic.
You're going to enjoy this one.
I really enjoy it. Just a couple more of the style of illustrations and the cuteness, the brilliance of the colors here. I don't know what this little dude is doing. Is this supposed to be a British? No, it's on this page we've got a Danish Kringle, a German Stalin, a Swedish Rye, none of which are like one of the guards of at Buckingham Palace, but that's neither here nor there. And then this is
here we go.
An Italian spumante. The other interesting thing about this cookbook is I don't think anyone ever read it, because when I'm trying to open it, it's super stiff, as if the binding has never been cracked open before. So someone probably got this collection and never actually used it. But this is called Italian spumante. Spumoni, not spumante. Spumante, is that like a sparkling wine?
Yes.
Oh,
I like that too.
Spumoni, do you? Stout and spumante for you.
Tonight. It is Friday after all.
But look at this. It's like the original rainbow ice cream cake. I haven't read to see what kind of ice creams are in here, or if they're just using food coloring. They're probably using food coloring. Yeah, but isn't it fancy and glamorous? And I don't think that that's actually the way Italian spumonis are served. But nevertheless, it's fancy. Here we have it. Any comments?
Well, it just amazes me how many cookbooks Better Homes and Gardens have come out with. Just the red and white checkered ones that come in the binder, I think, is on like the 19th collection. Wow. And I mean, they started in 1930, the height of the Depression. And they became quickly, within, I think it was 30 days, the best-selling book in the world. And they've sold over 40 million copies as of like 5 years ago. So
holy cow.
They are the best. Better Homes and Gardens is the best-selling cookbook of all time. And then all these collections, I can't even get a real number on how many they have.
How many there are.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There you have it. This is our cookbook of the week, and Suzanne's going to be sharing recipes and pictures and fun little tidbits on Cookbook Love all week, and we hope you share your comments and your thoughts about these recipes.
We had many, many questions this week, ranging from hats to pig knuckles. If you've got spumoni commentary, please
add it. Send the comments. You are our joy at the end of the day. We have cocktail hour with you every night.
And giggles.
So until next week, have happy cooking this week and enjoy the cookbook of the week.
Have some cookbook love. Take care.